sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second-round coverage of the Oregon Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a commanding 5-shot lead here as he has been spectacular thus far. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
A birdie putt, and we check in for the first time today with a man who's won 4 tournaments on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And all things considered, he's in a pretty good spot. It might move gently to his right as it works back up the slope.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. This one should work sharply to his right. It's for birdie. Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now a big spot here for something good. This is short second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss your putt. A well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below.
What a feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second.
Now, that's not a bad shot, and the reason why I say that, you see the lie, thick, heavy rough, just to forge that one out and get it on the green. Good going.
Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. It'll hold tight at -13. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 6th. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4 7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. No issues here. That is into the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
He has a 12-footer here. Just needed a little bit more, but he couldn't quite get it there. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And fortunately, the lead's still a comfortable one at a full 4 shots. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. Not your standard approach here. This is second from behind the green. A 4-footer here for birdie. Right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he gets it to minus 13 for the tournament. 2 under for the day. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. Uh-oh, this is well left. And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough. Frank, you surprised that one came out as well as it did?
Certainly, Rich. This hole at one stage looked very problematic, but now, back in the fairway, you never know. That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Now this for birdie.
This is a very straight putt, but it will be fast. So you got to be careful not to run this by if it wanders offline.
Nope. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. "15 feet away." Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. That one looking a little right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And the lead swells to 6 here on this Friday. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. And that is not the spot to be. Got to be focused on keeping the club moving here. A second to the par 3. That one safely in, and it's a par here at 12. And he'll remain at 14 under. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Okay, not too bad there. This now 7 feet for his birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. He moves to 15 under. But of course, with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green.
I know it's a big golf course. There's a lot of fairways. It's not the one we were trying to hit.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, we've got two things to contend with here. First, it'll be fast back down the hill, but also this is going to be working its way from left to right.
Tell you what, that's not too bad. At least it didn't race away. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 15 under. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Nearly had it, just gonna wander a foot or so by. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present Bandon dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. Now, going to have to try and get this out and let it run. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And he will definitely not say no to that. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. That's going to be up the left-hand side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Yeah, that's good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot.
9 feet left here for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And this will be slightly worse than round 1, but still a terrific 67 here in this second round. Well, that'll wrap it up for us today. We saw a lot of great golf, Frank.
The course was good. It was gettable for some, but, in the end, it really gave you what you deserve, just the way we want it.
And that'll do it for our entire team. I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time.